Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the visiting team and the Minnesota Vikings. Young Planku has it all teed up. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
79 Broncos. Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing now, Daniels. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. This one set up for Daniels. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Only got a yard, but all they needed was an inch or two. That's going to move the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Daniels now on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Makes the catch. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
To throw, Daniels. And he makes the play in full extension. That's a touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Here's Riker set to kick this away. Khalil Herbert on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he comes through big here. 9 yards and second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Now Kyler. Set up the screen here for Hall. And this is going to be down to, it looks like, about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one nabs him 33 yards, and a new set of downs, too. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Taylor going downfield, it's caught. Makes it in for the touchdown. The Snowhawks finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. This is a heater going deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results. And those are the results he's looking for.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
18, fight in.
Daniels throwing on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate, and they converted on that fourth down. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the second quarter started. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Run on first down. Here's Murray. That's complete to Wilson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and and 1.
Second and 1.
Kyler looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Green. 2-2-1.
They give to Hall on the draw. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. They snap it to Murray. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked down at the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Daniels now. Bounce this one off. It's Jones. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands and dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Come on.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Buffalo 2. Kennedy Lions.
Daniels is going to throw again. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Herbert on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First down, Toronto.
Going to the ground again on first. We'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now. Murray. Taking a chance to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's going to be a play tomorrow where they watch it on tape. They're going to be kicking themselves a bit. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Green.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Knocked away and hits the ground incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Fourth down, pass coming. Chased out to his right. It's caught by Wilson. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. We've set it down from 37.
It's a gain of 10. First down,
1st and 10. Murray dialing up a receiver screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
We call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Throwing again. Murray throwing to the back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Third down and go.
Again, it's Murray to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another throw coming for Murray. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On the counter, Hall. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They've got a man in motion. From the gun on this 3rd down, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Snowhawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. The Snowhawks tie things up at 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Ready? Ready?
He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Reichard to kick
Well,
off
we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Herbert on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Herbert on the return. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. They start the half with a gift to Hall. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They give on second to Hall. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Murray on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down.
Here we go. Set.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Flush that out. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Malachi Moore. And the Snowhawks get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Completed left side to Smith. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll will set him up with a fresh set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Hall once more.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Murray looking to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. Hurries this across the 25. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 27 on the play. That's good for a new set of downs.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it, selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. 2nd down now. They need 7.
2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They set up the screen here for Hall. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Cut out left. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
A give left side for Hall. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. On the move, headed right. He's got Bellinger. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives him a 1st down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
They're going to run and draw here with Benson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, Toronto.
New set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And motion the tight end over. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked up by Peyton Wilson.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
This finds Smith. And he'll get it up to the 27.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 5 on the play, and the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here again, Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels is going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 6.
A 6-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cougar 19.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings with a little more work to do to win it here.
On the ready.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. 7 Pirates. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. Connects on the crosser. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a drop, but just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10.
And look to throw it.
3-yard line.
Looking underneath. It's Jones. Running in the red zone. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll run the draw with Jones. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Through the tension and pressure, Will Reichert out to kick. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look at that scoreboard. This one is over. That lead certainly isn't safe.
Our squib kick is taken in. He's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.